It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back playing City Skylines in my Canada themed city, and today we are expanding. We're gonna build ourselves a forestry industry. This is going to be a lot of fun. This is the perfect industry for this map, so I'm super excited. We're going to do some different things that I've never done before, so it's going to be an interesting stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. And not only that, it's a holiday weekend. For those of you guys who live in the U.S., we have a holiday this weekend. I think it's, what holiday is it tomorrow? I think it's Veterans Day tomorrow. Can someone confirm that? But yeah, holiday weekend for a lot of people starts right now. Not only that, the cool stuff keeps getting cooler. City Skylines is free on Steam right now through the weekend. I think it's like a trial period kind of thing. But yeah, if you guys don't have City Skylines and you're interested in trying it out, it's free on the Steam Workshop for this weekend. So, cool stuff. Hello to everybody in chat. I see V5 is in chat. Greg is in chat. Liam's in chat. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Liam says it's Veterans Day. Yeah, awesome. V5 says November 11th is Remembrance Day in Canada. Oh, nice. Liam says I got paid a day earlier. Nice. That's always great. All right. Well, let us jump into the stream here. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. So this is our beautiful city. I let the simulation run a little bit after the stream yesterday, so I have a little bit of money to work with today. So we're up to $227,000, which still isn't very much, but it's more than we had yesterday. But look at how adorable this town looks. It just looks so adorable. And this map, oh my goodness, I about have a heart attack every time I come in here because it's so beautiful. And it looks just like the real thing. It looks just like Banff. I've been spending a lot of time looking at maps of Banff, looking at different things. Some of you guys have been giving me suggestions in Discord. Thank you, Greg. Yeah, and so we've been talking about things that I can like expand and do. We talked about having like a ski area in here somewhere. So yeah, as the city continues to grow, we'll have to do a lot of these fun stuff. So lots to look forward to. But the point of today is we're going to expand and do a forestry area. Let's take care of some problems, though. As you can see, I have a bunch of abandoned buildings in here because as I was running the simulation, just some people were very unhappy about a number of things. So we're going to have to address those first. So how's the best way to explain this? If we go to our statistics here and look at land value, this is abysmal. Look at how horrible my land value is. It's just a disaster, and I don't understand. I don't understand why. Maybe because the city is so young. I mean, it hasn't been around that long. We have just one park here. Maybe I should turn this other park on. I am making more money, so maybe if I turn on this park, it will add to the land value. Let's try that. Let's turn this on. Let's see if that does anything. We got a bunch of smiley faces. That's good. Smiley faces is always a good thing. If I let this run, does it do anything to the land value? No. It does a whole lot of nothing is what it does. Why aren't these things more attractive? I mean, this town is so beautiful. Oh, I just saw something go up. I just saw the colors go up a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Anyway. All right, so our park is now turned on. That's nice. You know, the other thing we could do is put in our medical clinic. I still have this over here, but I need to conserve my money still a little bit more. All right, let's go in here. And let's fix some of these buildings that we have here. So we put in this A and W. Let's go ahead and fix this. We're going to just use move it to reset these objects. And then they're still going to complain because the land value is too low, is what most of them were complaining about. And so we'll just have to address them every time we have those problems. We're going to reset this object. We're going to reset all of these. These are just like basic Main Street buildings. Reset those objects. Oh, these little guys over here that we just put in. Oh, man, we just put these in here yesterday. Well, we reset those. Okay, so those are good. Nice, and the beaver tails are safe. We'll reset those. Look at this beautiful main street. I did a little bit of decorating. I put in some flowers over here. But I love how this looks. It just looks so nice. I especially like how this little plaza turned out. I think that turned out just great. And I love this little like section here with the liquor store and the cram burger. Let's also need to fix these ones. Aren't these oh no, those aren't abandoned. I thought they were abandoned, but I guess they're not. V5 says, on the workshop, there's a bunch of Canada posts. I'll look at them after the stream. Liam's talking about woodchucks. Greg says, I've never had a problem with low land value this early in the game. Do you have all the service buildings? I don't. I need the medical one. But I'm too cheap to put it in. But that's probably why people are upset. You know what we should also do is we should do like a pathway to the Safeway. Gosh, I don't know if I can squeeze it in between these houses, but I feel like maybe it would save people some distance. If there's a way for people to just walk over to here. There's no room to do a pathway, though. We could get a pathway in right here. That could be something. Let's do that. Let's get a little pathway in. Just a little, like, gravel path. All right, that looks nice. We'll move these trees slightly. Just move them out of the way. Nice little pathway there. And then I would like to get them in over here somehow. Maybe I can squeeze it in through here. Maybe I could go like this. Maybe it can be like an unofficial path or something. Straight through to there, and then maybe we'll do another one straight through to like here. Or we can even go through the back of these, I think. What if we go straight from here to this park? Does that... I think that these will just connect up. Yeah, I mean, the people have to walk under these trees, but I think that'll work for them. And so there's like a little gateway here. There's a little opening, so that kind of makes sense. Let's just move some of these trees around here. We'll move that guy, we'll move this guy, we'll move this guy. Just to give a little bit of room. All right, that works nice. It would be even better if I could have a pathway here, but I don't see any room of getting that through. These will have to be good enough. All right, the other thing I was thinking of when I was looking at this was, oh no, I don't want parking here. We have this big parking lot. I want people to use this big parking lot. So we're going to take parking off these side roads here. To do that, we're going to use our traffic manager mod. We're going to go to no parking. And we're going to do shift click, no parking, all along this road here. Okay, so people will have to park in here. And then on here, I don't think this looks very realistic to have the parking spots in front of Safeway. Like, this kind of makes sense that there'd be parking spots here, but not so much here. So let's take out the parking spots in front of Safeway, and then these guys will all go and move into these parking spots here as well. So we're going to use Bob to do this. Turn that off, turn this on, go over here. We're going to select the parking spaces and take these down. Let's see, where is these parking spaces? Okay, they're right up front. Okay, so take this probability down. I'm going to take this probability down. Yeah, I like that better. Wow, everybody moved into here. Why did people not want to be here? I mean, I think these ones are okay. I just didn't want people, like, right in front here. But I think this looks... I love seeing, like, the full parking lot. I think that looks cool. All these cool-looking cars. You know what I also should do here is we should put carts in here. Shopping carts. Tim's in chat. Hey, Tim. Welcome to the stream. V5 says negative 22 Celsius and falling. Wow. That's cold, man. I hope you're all right. It's really cold. Let's get some shopping carts in here. I mean, this has got to be... it's got to have shopping carts if it's a grocery store. Let me look and find it. I'm pretty sure I have some. Shopping carts. Oh no, these are Target ones. These are the metal ones. These are the ones I want. So I'm gonna put some of these. Maybe I should just. Oh, you know how like sometimes they're just like hanging out around the parking lot. Let's just have some of them just like hanging out like randomly. And then there'll be like one like way over here. Let's hope no cars like... Let's hope they don't run into any cars or anything. Just throw a bunch of these around. Oh, and there's already shopping carts lined up in the front here. Oh, I didn't even see that before. That looks great. That is great. Maybe I'll throw a couple more up here just to look like people just like kind of left them. And then I have these like shopping cart corrals, which I think would look good up here. Like maybe we could put one. There's usually like one like right in here kind of thing. Yeah, so we'll put one right there. Let's throw a bunch of carts into here. Yeah, those look good. Those look good. And let's put in another, maybe we could have another shopping cart corral. I don't want to put them in here because then, like, if something parks in there, it looks weird. But maybe we could have one. I don't know. It wouldn't really be on the pavement. Wouldn't really be on the curb. It would be like in the street somewhere or in the parking lot somewhere. But I just like if I put it in here, then someone is going to park in it. I could always remove a parking space, but I don't really want to do that either. Anyway, you know what? I'll just say it's good just to have it up here, and we'll call it good. V5 says you could make parts in front of the Safeway into handicap parking spots. Oh, I see what you're saying. You put handicap spots here. Well, we do have some here already. So we have handicap spots here, and then all of these are handicap spots. So I think that's pretty good. Greg says it dropped 30 plus degrees in 5 hours here today. Holy cow. Tim says I'm mentally exhausted. Why, man? Okay. Something else I wanted to do was, I mentioned this earlier, this little plaza we have going on here. Something I always forget to do, but I think looks pretty cool, is when people put bollards up around like parks like this, because you just want to avoid people like driving through your plaza. You know, you don't want that. And bollards can help with that. And there's like a ton of nice ones that I always forget I have. Bollards. How do you spell bollards? Like that. Bollard. All right, yeah, I have all of these different looking ones. Oh, there's wooden ones. Oh, that would be cool. Oh, this is a lighted one. Oh, I would love to have a lighted one. Oh, these are from the pedestrian set. Oh, nice. How big is this? Yeah, they're pretty small. These look exactly the same. I kind of like the wooden ones too, though. Let me see the difference. Oh, the wooden ones are much bigger. What should we do? Let me see how lit these are at night. So if we go to nighttime. Ooh, that's very bright. That is very bright. That's almost too bright. I think we'll use the lighted ones. You know, I do kind of like them. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll delete this wooden one. We'll use the wooden one somewhere else. I didn't even know I had those. I really like them. So we're going to take this lit one. We're going to use the line tool. And we're going to go like this. All around the edge here. To like there. And then down. Yeah, down to like here. Yeah, I like that. And then we could even like do it like there and over here. Yeah, maybe we'll leave it like that. I think that looks pretty cool. What do you guys think? I really like that. And I think you don't need any more lights in this plaza now that we have those bright bollards. They're really bright. Holy cow. I think that looks really cool. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to go back to daytime now. Greg says you should use the big red target bollards. Yeah, I should. Yeah, there's these ones that come with the these ones come with the for the Target store. They're just big red balls. Oh, Tim said he's exhausted because he's been doing job interviews. Well, good luck on your job interviews, man. I know you probably don't hear about right away. But yeah, if that's awesome that you're working on those. So good luck. Liam says he's exhausted as well. Started at 4 a.m. this morning and drove until 3. Holy cow. V5 says, I don't understand the purpose of wooden bollards. You put wood in the ground, it's going to rot so fast. Well, you know, for a town like this, I would imagine wood is pretty cheap here. So it's probably like a really cheap material that makes a lot of sense to use. That's what I'm thinking. All right, we're getting a little bit of complaints over here. So this is why all of these buildings got abandoned. So let's just address them. Part of the deal is I'm using ploppables and I'm plopping down buildings that are too rich. So this is like a level 2 building. It needs to be a level 1. So we're going to have to reco all of these buildings and just make them level 1 buildings. And that will just solve the issue. We'll also make these uneducated jobs. All right, so that's that guy. Then we'll do the same thing for these over here. Add local, make this a level 1. And then make these uneducated jobs. And same thing with these guys here as well. All right, level 1, uneducated jobs. Level 1, and then uneducated jobs. And those complaints should just go away. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, maybe that's not going to fix it. V5 says, oh no, Greg says, properly treated lumber lasts forever. And V5 says treated lumber lasts 3 to 8 years here. Tim says, hopefully I'll hear from my interviews next week or so. V5 says, freeze thaw cycle cracks the wood, and then insects and fungi get between the tree or get beyond the treated zone. Tim says the big red balls are better than the... Oh, my goodness. Greg says, I saw a video where one of the huge balls rolled away onto a street and hit a car. No way. And look at this. All the complaining has stopped. How wonderful. All right. Things are going really well. You know what? I would like to fill in some more of these spaces here. I think we can just stick some more houses in here. This is still kind of part of this neighborhood. Let's just throw in a couple more houses just to fill this in. I think people would like to live along here. Let's use our Find It tool. We'll go to my tab here where I have my houses that I've been using. So we'll put one in right here. And then just randomly select a bunch of other ones. Now, it's probably not ideal to be living right next to the gas station like that, but... Or no, that's the fire station. Oh, they wouldn't mind living next to the fire station, I don't think. But I think that just fills in that space a little bit. Let's throw in a couple of trees back in here. Some nice big trees. And voila, we've expanded our residential area. Okay, what is this guy complaining about? Police. We need to worry about this police problem because this police station is just doing so bad. Oh, we have our police car right here. Is this one of the new ones or one of the old ones? Oh, it's one of my new ones. Look at this. OPP. Is that a Canadian police car? Is that what this is? It looks so much better than the vanilla ones. Skylines Police. OPP. Is that what the police cars look like in Canada, guys? Liam says he's watching me on my TV. Nice. V5 says, a fireman might live next to the fire station, short commute. That is true. That would be awesome. If you worked at the fire station and like lived right next door. Although then it would be the downside would be it'd be like you could never get away from work. V5 says it stands for Ontario Provincial Police, a long way from home. Oh, is that what OPP means? Ontario Provincial Police? No, I thought it was like an Alberta thing. Am I mixing Alberta and Ontario? I didn't know they had different police cars. Oh, shoot. Well, I screwed that one up. Anyway, it's a cool looking asset. Anyway, looks like a cool cop car. Let me just do one more quick check here for flags. So we've started putting in Canadian flags in here. And I think there's some more buildings that would have Canada flags. Canada flag. We put one in front of the post office the other day. We have a nice one over here. Their post office. But we forgot to put one in front of the school. Don't you think the school would have one of these flags? I do. So let's put one over here. Do the Canada schools do that? Like have flags out front? Because it's a big thing for America's schools to have. But I didn't know if Canada schools would do that. Okay, so there's a flag right there for the middle school. And then we got to have one for the high school as well. Maybe we'll put it kind of over here. And for this one, maybe we'll put some flowers at the base. Just to make it look a little bit nicer. Let's grab some, like, some of these nice yellow flowers. Yeah, just something like that. It's not really centered, is it? I think that's the best I'm going to get. That is the best I'm going to get. All right, looks good. Where else needs a flag? Where else needs a flag? We should probably have one in front of this park. I feel like this would be a very Canadian place to have a flag. Yeah, that looks good. That looks great. Let's put a flag right there. The Canada flag. And then maybe... where else? I feel like government-type buildings would have it. So that's most of the government-type buildings I think we have. All right. We'll just have to keep in mind anywhere else we need to put a flag. Because we got to make... people need to remember that they're in Canada, so the flag helps remind them. Oh, yeah, we're in Canada. V5 says, yeah, in Banff it would be the RCMP on the cop cars. He says there's some on the workshop. Okay, I'll have to look for them. RCMP. Let me write that down. RCMP cop cars. Greg says, Zach, I found an interceptor with Alberta plates on the workshop. I will send it to you tomorrow. All right, man. That sounds good. V5 says, my elementary school had a flag, but my high school did not. One time they brought a drunk driver to the school. It was stripped to the frame in 30 minutes. Wait, what? Liam says, otherwise, they'll think they're in America. What, if they don't have a flag? Okay, so one other spot that we don't have anything yet is this spot here. And I thought, you know, I don't want to do any more Main Street type buildings because this is really like this main strip here with all the typical Main Street type buildings. But then as we get over this way, you get into like the supermarket, you get into the strip mall. I wanted to continue the commercial buildings, but do a little bit more, more practical commercial buildings that you would see in a, you know, a regular functioning town. And so I found one on the Steam Workshop that I think is pretty cool. I haven't actually looked at it closely yet, though, so it may not be very cool. Oh, this is the Sobeys. I did get the Sobeys, but I'm going to stick with the Safeway for now. Here's my cop cars, the OPP cop cars, which are worthless now. Oh, here's the Canadian trains. I downloaded a bunch of these props, but they're not like the ones that run on the train track. Where is the thing that I downloaded? Oh, I don't see it. Maybe I didn't download it. No, it's got to be one of these. These are all the little Canadian shops. That's the Sobe stuff. There's a theater. There's a bank. I don't want another bank. Oh, here it is. Oh, there's no picture. That's why I didn't see it. Okay, so this is a store called Canadian Tire. It's a tire store. I thought we should put that in here. It's a little bit big, but it's almost perfect for this space. Look at this. Look at how nicely this fits in. Tire store, and like this is very perfect and practical. You know, you need good tires to live in a city like this because, you know, they got snow and, you know, difficult roads that you have to deal with. So you need really good tires. So we could put one of these in here. And, you know, we could have a good, like, parking lot because we have our parking lot roads that are going in right here. So maybe this comes out and turns into a parking lot. Except there's no zoning off the parking lot road, so that won't work. How am I going to do parking for this thing? All right, let's do this. We're going to do... Let's do one of these roads. We're going to turn this, do like a pavement road. I don't know if this is going to work here. But we're going to do this road up here. Because this will give zoning. And go like this. This may not work. And then we can put a parking lot road in right here. This may not work. I was thinking if I could drag this out off of here, how does that look? Yeah, this might work. And then we can put the building off of here. Yeah, like right off the side here. You know what? I don't like this as much. Maybe I'll put it right up against the side of the road and then have a parking lot come out here. Or come off the side here. Oh, that's much better. That is much better. All right, let's redo this. Get rid of this. We're going to stick this right on the side of the road here. And we'll use move it to pull it back a little bit. Let's take a look at what this looks like. Canadian Tire. Oh, that is a cool looking building. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. Yeah, so are you guys, have you guys heard of this before? What, they have plants? What why is there plants out front? What is going on at this tire shop? V5 says Canadian Tire is way more than just tires. It's basically a department store. Really? Liam says, I had a new strawberry frosty from Wendy's and it was good. Really? That sounds really good. Strawberry frosty. It's been a long time since I've had a frosty there. So you say this is like a grocery store? I thought it was a tire store. Greg says, I don't think they have Canadian Tire that far west. Really? I'll have to look it up. V5 says it does go that far west. V5 says the Canadian Tire in Banff is near the Safeway. Oh, look it. It's like real life. It's right next to the Safeway. V5 says, most of my tools come from Canadian Tire. Let's see. Okay, so I want to pull this parking lot off of here. And maybe we can do a nice big one down here. I love the way this looks. Okay, let's see. Parking lot. Let's see how this is going to work. So if this comes off the corner here, and then we run this off the end here. It's going to look kind of weird. You know, maybe we could just draw it out from here without this little bit. I just draw it out from here. How does that work? Yeah, we could kind of make this work. How big a parking lot does this need? I don't think it needs that big a parking lot, to be honest. So we're just going to see if we can make this work. So we're going to draw this all the way down out to here. And then we're going to use node controller to even it up a little bit. Let's use node controller on here. Boom. And that squared it up automatically. Nice. Perfect. And then let's put in some parking spaces. Where is my handicap spaces? Gotta remember the handicap spaces, so we'll put 2 of those in. We'll put a couple EV spaces. And then the rest of these spaces. Perfect fit. That looks pretty good. All right. I like that. Okay, so we have a parking lot. We have this thing. Oh, gosh. We are going to need to make it so roads can come back here. I mean, I'm kind of cutting this bit off from the rest of the city. But maybe we can have the roads come out this way. But it just seems like there would be a connection to a road down here. Maybe we'll have to make sure we have a road connection here or something. But no, I'm loving this building here. I think it really fits in well. V5 says there's not food there, but there's auto parts, camping equipment, tools, yard stuff, guns, ammo, kitchen stuff, paint, clothing, safety equipment, BBQ stuff, all in Canadian Tire. This sounds like a really cool store. I'm like, I wish I could go to a Canadian Tire. V5 says it has a large parking lot bigger than Safeway does in my city. Greg says it's my bad. 1,700 locations across Canada. Seems pretty popular. I'd never heard of it, but I'm glad it's in my city now. All right, so let's expand the city now. We need to go over this way, and I gotta figure out a spot where we can make a forestry industry. Now, there's a couple of things I want to think about. Number one, we have to have proximity to the train track, because we're going to have a cargo station so we can ship out the logs via the train track. So we have a train track right here. There's a nice straight stretch here, so I think it makes sense we'd have a cargo station right here. I mean, we got this huge forest over here, so I would love to eventually come all the way over here. Look at all of these trees that need to be chopped down. So I think eventually we'll get over here, but for starters, I'm just going to buy 1 square. So the only square I can get to is this one here. So I think I can't log on the mountain over here. There's like a little hill. But we can log this little forest. This looks really nice. So maybe we take out these trees, and this will be my first forestry area. So let's extend out our map here. It doesn't give us much of the train track. How much to buy another square? Yeah, let's buy this one too. Oh, it's so much money. Ah, but at least we can go. Oh, this makes it so we can get to both of these intersections with it, which is nice. We have both freeway stops there. And now we have all of this land to play with. This is awesome. Now, something I noticed in here is there's a little bit of a lump on this land here. See it like this is lower and this is lower and this is all raised in here. I don't know if I like that. I might have to lower this down. Now, in general, I don't think I'm going to do a lot of terrain conforming in this city. Like, I want to like use the terrain as it is naturally. But here, I think it just makes sense. If this is lower and this is lower and then there's this hump here, I think it makes sense to just flatten it out. So that's what we're going to do, because I'm going to do a lot of like factories and stuff in here. Because, you know, it's next to the train track. This would be like the industrial area, I think. So let us start by flattening some of this out. Yeah, see, there's this like hump all right here. Yeah, let's make this road so this road is actually the same height as the train track. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to use this and grab just nodes. Grab all of these nodes. And then do Control H and set them to like this height. So that needs to be sloped a little bit. So if we go from like here, 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 and here, and just slope that, barely noticeable that there's a slope there. Then we can take this and just flatten it out. I'm going to grab this and increase my brush size here. Grab this nice big brush. Oh, we can even use a bigger brush. 140. Grab the height that's like right here. And then just flatten. All of this mountain is gone, gone, gone. And then maybe over here, maybe we would like smooth it out a little bit more. I don't know. Let's use the soften brush. Just to soften that all out. All right, beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw out where I think the industry area would be. So this would be, okay, so obviously where all the trees are, it's a nice dark green for forestry. So this is all going to be in the zone. Make this all forestry all in here, all the way to the train tracks. So that will be all forestry. And then I want this pretty much all along the train tracks to be forestry also. This is going to be a really big industry, I feel. Wow, look at that. Look at that. That's huge. Forestry. Oh, this is going to be so cool, guys. I mean, do they do forestry in Banff? I feel like, okay, so my experience is living in the Pacific Northwest, and they did forestry everywhere. Even in, like, national parks and stuff, you would do forestry, because it helps maintain the forests. If you go through and, like, chop down some of the trees, you know, it helps keep the forest healthy. So there was forestry everywhere. I don't know if that's how they do it in Canada, though. V5 says HBC or Hudson Bay Company is basically created Canada is another one you might consider. It's a department store with no food. Founded in 1670, Canada became a country in 1867. Nice. Liam says, or a Walmart. Yeah, we should add another Walmart in here. V5 says, no, it's a park. You cannot do forestry there, but just outside is open for development. Okay, well, we're going to do forestry in here. So we're taking a few liberties because I need some money, guys. This isn't exactly Banff. It's Banff if I was running it. And if I was running it, we would make ourselves some money. Let's see. Let's go ahead and grab out some roads here. We'll use our nice 2-lane roads that we've been using. Or maybe we use industry roads out here. Yeah, let's switch to industry roads. Ooh, this is cool. Ooh, let's use this one. I didn't know I had this one. This is like, it looks like the industry road, but it's one of the new American style roads. So what if I draw this out, like right here? Let's get it 90 degrees exactly. Can I get it 90 degrees? No, I cannot. For some reason, it's not letting me do it. Where is... Oh, I took off all my snapping. That's why. There we go. 90 degrees. How does that look? Oh, very industrial. Look at that. I like that look. We should probably make this a bigger road. Because this will be... I feel like this is the one that will go to the cargo station. The cargo station is going to be over here somewhere. Yeah, let's make this a bigger road. And let's have this a 90 degree out here. And we'll have the forestry main building off of here. But this road, I feel it should be a bigger... It's a 3-lane... No, I want like a 4-lane. 4-lane... Is there like a 4-lane with median? I'm pretty sure there is. Six-lane. 4-lane. This is kind of a cool looking one. 4-lane road with parking spaces supports medium traffic. Five-lane with the turning lane. I think this is the one I want. Yeah, it has this like turning lane in the middle, which is kind of cool. All right, so we'll keep that like that, and then this will have the little forestry building on it. So let's find that. Forestry main building is this guy right here. Oh, I have these other main building type things. This plywood factory. Oh, excuse me. I got like the hiccups. No, I think we'll just use the basic main building. The other one I have is like really small. It's like the sawmill office level 1. Like this is it. It's just this little teeny tiny building. What a this is like, it's like it looks like a train car. Yeah, that's not going to work. It's just a train car. That's so weird. No, we're going to use the regular main building here. Looking good. So we have our official forestry area now started. One star. B5 says those are trailer buildings. We actually have them. Really? They look like train cars. Liam says the forestry industry petitioned the government for the land right and got approved. Yeah, I like that story. That's what we're going with. V5 says, when I started modding, I should try to make a city of nothing but payday loans, beer stores, payday loans, and one giant public housing project like Cabrini Green, then a prison, and a big fence. To keep everyone in? Let me have a drink of water here. Okay, we are going to need some more people here. So this is 40 workers. I don't know if we have that much. Let me look at my employment really quick. So actually, we have 22 unemployment, which is a bunch. So we probably have. Yeah, we actually have enough workers, I think. Okay. I was going to say I could probably build a little residential development out here, but we probably have enough workers. Okay, so let's just start with this. So here's our first little building here. And then I'm going to start building like logging roads. So there'll be like logging roads that run throughout the forest here. And let me just grab some dirt roads. We have these great dirt road assets, all these different kinds. We're going to use the muddy road because I love the way it looks. So we're just going to come off the edge here and just build a curvy road that kind of runs along through here. And we're going to have to take out some of these trees. That's okay. So nice curvy road. And back when I used to live in Oregon, I've been on a lot of these like logging roads. They're like kind of like interesting and fun to drive on. But you have to be careful because you do not want to be around when they're logging. Like logging is like super dangerous and people die all the time when like trees fall on them and stuff. So you have to be like super cautious. But yeah, there's some like it's fun to like drive on these logging roads just through like these beautiful forests. I think this is a good example. Maybe we'll have some roads cut across the middle just to have some like shortcuts in here. So there's a good, nice little shortcut here. Maybe we'll have another one over here. Like that. And then we'll take our tree brush, make it nice and small. Well, this is a good size right here. And maybe we'll just make it even smaller. Perfect. And let's just run over this road and take out some of these trees. Turn my strength way up. We're just going to go over these and make sure that we can see our road. We also don't want our trucks to drive straight into the trees, you know? You know what I'm saying? All right, so that goes over there. Let's follow this one around. Then we'll come through here. And you know what would be cool is if we took like a section of this and made it look like a section was all chopped down. You know, because there's like these, there's props that are actually like fallen trees. That would be kind of cool. Let's do that. Let's take maybe like this section here and say all of this is chopped down. Let's just chop all of this down. And it'll be more of a visual thing than anything else, but I think it'll look cool. And how do I find those fallen trees? Are they actual trees or are they props? Log? Oh, shoot. I just renamed my pine brush. Let's look for logs. Oh, we have all of these that are like, um, they're just props of like logs that are all piled up. There's some smaller ones. Yeah, just have some like piles of logs out here. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. I got these like trailer trucks. So maybe here's like a truck that's like loaded on with some logs, like ready to go. Oof, I got so many cool stuff. This is awesome. Maybe we'll have like a couple empty trucks ready to be loaded up. None of this is what I was looking for, though. I was looking for, like, logs that are just, like, fallen down. Those are some fallen down logs. That's not really what I was looking for, though. Fallen... Oh, here we go. Yeah, they're all of these. Fallen trees. Oh, it looks like there's a bunch of these on the map already. Fallen tree. Okay, so they are props. Okay, so I could, like, take this, bump this up, so it's nice and big. We're gonna do maybe like this. Oh, yeah, look at this. Fallen trees everywhere. I need to turn off collision. I think that's causing me some problems here. Okay, so back here, we'll go with these. Maybe throw in some more. We'll throw in some of these ones. Why aren't more of these popping in here? I remember the first time I saw a hillside that, and this was back in Oregon, where they had chopped down all the trees. It was really like just like crazy because you'd see like all of these like logs just like all over the place. Because what they do is they have one of these machines that comes through and they just tie cables to all the trees and they just yank them over and they just yank them all like a whole hillside. And you'll just see a whole hillside of like chopped down trees like this. I wish it's even like crazier than this, but this is giving me a hard time, like not letting me put a bunch of them together. So we're just gonna move all of these up so they're all kind of in here. Yeah, and that's another example of why it's like so dangerous. Because if you could imagine, I mean, I can't even imagine what it'd be like to be like working on that crew, like with all those cables tied to the trees and just like tearing them all down, and like you'd have to be like ducking and running to like avoid like falling trees everywhere. Seems like it'd be super dangerous. think that turned out pretty cool. And this doesn't do anything, but it looks pretty epic. Taco Time is in chat. Hey, how's it going? Taco says, I keep missing the stream because I'm bad with daylight savings. Liam says the rest of us are on standard time. All right, let's get into the most important thing in a forestry area, which is the little buildings where they chop down the trees. So if you guys have been playing City Skylines for a while, I know you probably all have. You guys know the deal. There's these like plantations. You put them down. They're these like little square things. They look kind of funny in a forest. Oh, here, I'll put some down. There we go. So we have some here. Oh, I have collision on so you can see them through the trees. But it kind of stands out. It doesn't look the most realistic, so I'm not going to go with these. I actually have something else in mind. Just wasted a bunch of money there. That's okay. But I found on the Steam Workshop these cubes. So we have cubes for all the different like forestry buildings so that I could make like custom buildings and stuff. Let's see. And I have one that is the building for the actual forestry area. Log yard, sawdust storage. No, I need the forestry area. Is it these? Maybe it's these. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we have the small tree plantation, the medium tree plantation, the large tree plantation, the small tree sapling field, and the large tree sapling field. So we're actually going to use the medium one. I think the medium one is more efficient than the large one. If you like crunch the numbers. Yeah, because it's like, no, maybe it's not. Maybe the large one, well, how much does it make a week? 11,200 units a week versus 8,000. Yeah, so units per, this is what I'm talking about. Units per week, it's not that much more than the medium one. So let's just use the medium ones. Okay, so it gives me this little square here. And this will be where the trucks will come to. But it'll look like, because I have this beautiful forest here, it'll look like the trucks are just coming to the forest that's already in here. So let me put this down. And look, you can't even see it, but it's right here. So, yeah, it looks like they're just coming to the forest here. And this is wonderful. So rather than having those big, honky, you know, like little square forests everywhere, we'll just have these invisible squares throughout this forest, and this will be my forestry area. And I thought this was like a cool, kind of a cool approach to do this. I don't think I've seen anybody do this kind of thing before, but we're just going to have these all around here. This might be more than I need. Maybe we'll have one over here, one over... Actually, let's leave it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've done 8 of them. That seems like a lot. No, we'll add some more. We'll add another one over here. 9. We'll have 9 of them. So the majority of them are over around this little area here. Maybe we don't need that many. Maybe that was a little overkill. Maybe I got a little carried away. Let's take out like this one and this one. Okay, so that leaves 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a second. Why is there not 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, maybe there's 6. Yeah, I think that's good. So that should be able to kind of create enough stuff for us. Yeah, that should be a good start. How many workers do these hold? Let's see. 25 workers each. Okay, so this is a lot of workers. So we probably will need some more residential over here pretty soon because we're making a lot of jobs. Not enough water. Shoot, I forgot about the water. Oh my goodness. All right, how are we going to do this, guys? Well, we can have the water comes right down here. We'll have to do electricity too. Okay, so we'll have the water come out to here, then up here, and then across down to here, so that is covered. And then we'll have the water come out this way. And honestly, this is a little weird. Yeah, just so you know, there is no water pipes on logging roads. They don't actually need water. These trees. These trees just grow on their own. But the game wants water pipes, so we will give them water pipes. Do they need electricity too? I bet they're going to complain for electricity. Oh, wow, that took a lot of money to do that. All right, let's get out our suburban power lines. So we're going to run it right along the edge of the road here. Okay, so that's connected now. And let's see if these guys complain. I don't know if they will or not. Greg says, no, don't do that. Put a water tower over there. Oh, that would be a good idea. I don't think we need another water tower, though. I mean, we have... Oh, shoot, we're running out of water. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. We should have just put a water tower over here. Why did I not read that comment earlier? Greg says that's a lot of expensive piping to maintain. Oof, I think I just ruined everything. I did spend a lot of money doing that just now. Let's see. Okay, so Greg is saying the closest Canadian Tire is 20 miles east in Canmore. Nice. V5 says you're correct. Canada World would probably not let them in. Greg says that looks so cool, Zach. I wonder if you need water and power like the regular plots. Liam says, do you have enough money to get cargo stations with the trains? We're not going to have enough money for that today, for sure. We won't have it. Maybe tomorrow. I might have to, depending on how much money this makes us, maybe tomorrow. Greg says use the windmill instead. Well, we have power. The power lines aren't too expensive, so we have that. But I have this water problem here. V5 says in real life they would just take water from the river, but City Skylines does not really support that kind of reality. Well, we do have those water pipes. We get the, you know, those the ones that suck the water out. We do have those. Liam says, I was thinking it should be on its own water. Taco Time says, Zach, stay dedicated to placing the pipes where they belong. Liam says, V5, they do have pumps right under the houses. Oh, Liam's talking about the pipes. He's saying put them under the houses. No, we're putting them under the roads. Where are we going to put this water? Well, what we did over here was we have this like little water pumping station, which I really, really like. How much does this make? Small water pumping station, 30,792. Is this meters cubed? Cubic meters per week? So 37, and then how much does this make? Oh, much more. Oh, it's like half of this. All right. How much does this cost? Oh, this is the cheapest. All right, let's use the water pumping station. Why not? All right, V5 says pump it out of the river, and that's what we're going to do. And we have a river right over here. So this is perfect. Perfect. It looks a little ugly. You can view it from the freeway, but I don't think anyone in Banff will mind my water pumping station. So this should solve all our water problems, and it's super cheap. So let's just connect this up. Yeah, I need to conserve money, guys. I don't have a lot of money to spare right now. And then let's get these guys some power. We will come off of this area here. Perfect. All right, water problems solved. Oh, shoot, we have sewage problems too. Really? You know what? I could just bump up my budget. I have my budget turned way down. Yeah, I should have just bumped this up. What was I thinking? Let's bump this up to 100. So where are we now? Boom. Perfect. You know, honestly, we could probably shut this off. Where does that leave us? Boom. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't even need that. But that will come in handy in the future, I think. This is V5's idea, guys. Pump it out of the river, so don't get mad at me. Greg says, a water tower and windmill would be more efficient. You can locate them in the middle of the forest area you set up. Liam says, now you need power out there. By the way, what are your taxes set at? My taxes are set at 12%. So the highest I can go, pretty much. And this is my budget. I have roads way down. Power's way down. How much power do I have? Ooh, power's getting really close. So maybe we'll bump power up a little bit more. All right, so I think these are working over here, but I don't think they have anything to bring. I think we need to create some areas they can actually bring the stuff to. So maybe I can grab this road and run it out along the front here. Or maybe even put one in over here. I have these really cool, like, warehouse buildings. Warehouse. Yeah, this one. I love this. It's a plain timber warehouse. And it looks so cool. Let's put it down over here. Yeah, I love this. And then as it fills up, you can see like the wood filling up in here. It's very, very cool. Oh, that stores plain timber. That doesn't even store wood. Oh, shoot. Well, that was a waste. Oh, we could have a wood thing right next to it. Wood. Where's my wood area? Oh, it's these ones, like log yards. Oh, some of these are pretty big. Oh, this is a perfect fit. Look at that. Perfect fit. Well, it's kind of runs into the road a little bit. Maybe we'll move that with move it just slightly. Move it just a little bit. That is a perfect fit. I love that. So we have the plain timber and the log yard right next to each other. That looks so cool. So cool. Yeah, and so we can have more like factories and stuff over here. Yeah, I think we'll do that tomorrow. Is maybe we'll continue expanding this out and putting more factories and stuff in here. But I feel like this is a really good start. Just kind of getting this whole thing started. V5 says you need log yards and sawmills. Greg says, yep. I could never get that storage shed to work. What do you mean, this one? I love this one. This is such a cool asset. Okay, well, I think I'm going to end the stream off here. I'll be back again tomorrow, and we will finish this kind of forestry area up. And maybe, if I have money, we'll add in a train station. But I'm really, like, low in money. We only have $100,000 left, and this is not making me anything. How much money is this making? It's making me negative $296. That's not good. That's not good. We have enough workers to get to the next level, but I need more resources. So we need to get working over here. Are my trucks working? Yeah, we got little trucks moving along. Oh, perfect. Oh, they're coming over here and dumping out the logs. Oh, that's great. Look at, our logs are filling up. Oh, I love this game. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great, long holiday weekend for those of you guys who have a long weekend. And I'll be back again tomorrow. So everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.